It's the end of January. I've been back for a few weeks now and I've actually got quite a lot done. But as you can most probably see behind me, it's a bit of a mess in here. So before I show you what's happened in the last few weeks, let me do a quick tidy up. So starting around this side, the first thing to see is that I managed to get my 009 gauge track in. It comes round, down here, across the viaduct, that's still a temporary one, carries on round and then heads back to the station, so just a loop. But I've also put in a couple of points here, which give me the ability to take the train off, one, to some sidings along here for the coaches, and secondly, into here, into my double track train shed, which is lit, and I'll do some wiring of that light shortly. And the second track comes from my heritage line, so it can also come in and join too. Since fitting the DCC Concepts power track system, I've managed to finish off the heritage line going up and back round and down again. I had a few areas where the track was riding up over boards, so I've used the DCC Concepts system here, where you put the piece under, screw it in and then solder it to the rail just to keep them level. I've used a couple of those. Those are working quite nicely to get any kinks out the track where there's a little bit of up and down, make it a smoother ride. So while I carry working on the dockyard, that'll be a video for next week and a couple of weeks' time, I'm starting to think about the scenics. I want to reuse some of the stuff I've got. So I used these Metcalf kits before. I'm wondering how I can use those to go around here, both sides, to cover that. I'm also looking at the scale scenery, make your own one. And then I've got these panels, which are also Metcalf from various other kits, which are also an idea to sort of come around and work my way down. So I'm looking to see what can I reuse and what will work. And starting to think about this section up here, which will be fields with a cutting going through, and therefore that enables the trains here to go through a tunnel either side, plus of course the 009 gauge. And for the 009 gauge, it's a very sweet little tunnel in keeping, so I've got a couple of those. They'll go each side in and out, and that'll build around the front. So I think that'll be the first bit of scenery that I actually do in anger once the dockyard is complete. The best thing though is that I can now get 4 trains running around the track. So let's get them running.
Looking out over the ruins burning still. Where was I for all of this? Where was I for all of this? You never looked so bad, she said. I didn't know that I could do all this, she said. I didn't know just a kiss. I didn't know. You didn't notice Rome was burning. You didn't notice that you had the flame still in your hands. Why didn't you know that Rome was burning? And as the passion filled your eyes, you couldn't see to find the home you'd left behind. Like all the other lovers that live blind. The lovers that live blind, no, no, you couldn't see. And you didn't notice Rome was burning. And you didn't notice that you had the flame